A lot of initial inquiries. I put a post on social media that we can't take any more inquiries at the minute, just purely because Leon's got about 30 odd designs outstanding, which for one person is a hell of a lot, and they're not, they're not small kitchens. There's a lot of detail and a lot of time has to go into that. Basically said, give us till the end of the month for new inquiries. We've only got so much time to do these designs. I just saw it kind of backing up, and I want to be able to service the customers that we've got. Just trying to keep that service level there and not overwhelm ourselves, because we've got to think of our own well-being as well. We had 4 new inquiries straight after, so I think it's that thing where it's playing hard to get almost, I guess. As soon as you're not available, everybody wants you, I suppose. And all we're doing now is just explaining to people that it may be a longer time to get it back to them. It's so hard as a small business to kind of stand up for yourself and go, no, this is not working for us. We need to take a step back, or be really honest about what your capabilities are, because you're trying to sell yourself as a company, but also trying to say to them, this is what we can do for you at the minute. So just bear with us. I think it's just about being open and honest, really. And that's what we always do. We are very honest. We're very, normal, down-to-earth Yorkshire people. It's just who we are. It's what, that's what we've set the business up to be. I've seen other businesses do it recently in different areas of industry to us, like print businesses. One of the girls that I follow and I'm a big fan of, she shut her website down pre-Christmas and just said, Royal Mail can't get your stuff to you in a way that I want them to. Everything else having an impact on our business. So I'm shutting the website and I'm going to let my staff deal with what we've got, and we'll reopen when we feel as a business we can service you in an appropriate way. And I just thought it was so ballsy and so brave of her. It gave me confidence, because, she's carried on after and the business has not gone anywhere. In a small business in a global pandemic with Brexit is possibly the most challenging thing I've ever done in my whole life. I feel really grateful that we're still in this. We're able to function. We've got a business. We're now booking into late May, June, and we've got projects that could probably run us into September, October, obviously, as long as we get the quotes right and the design right for the customer. More just how Brexit's going to impact. And I think we've underestimated that with everything else we've been through this last year. I think it's kind of just snuck in, and now the repercussions of that are going to start to be felt. 6 months down the line, we'll probably have all got our head around it, and hopefully we're coming out of lockdown and, we can start to get back to some sense of normality. But I think as an industry, we've been really, really lucky to be as busy as we've been. Spring, summer's always just that little bit, everybody feels a bit easier doing, especially building work. It always seems easier in the spring and summer. So we do tend to see a bit of a rush late, March, April time, ready for, before the kids go back to school, or well before Christmas type of thing as well. So I'm hoping we do still see that this year. Be open to using things such as Zoom and using like a mood board in a box, basically, and dropping it to the client and making sure that they've got samples and colours and handles and all the things they need to pick, like we'd do in the showroom, taking that to them and then doing the remote Zoom call. And because you've got to give something back, the same thing we would if they came into the showroom, we need to do it remotely and just adapt how we're working as well. Adapt and you change and you just move with it and go with the flow and try and find a way to, still give that same level of service. That's why I just took that stand. I'm like, look, let's just take a step back, say no more new inquiries until we're in a position to be able to service them appropriately and give everybody the best version of us.